Alright guys, in this video we're going to be fixing our brakes. If you have spongy levers on your brakes that aren't good and solid like this, then we're going to be fixing that. Fortunately, all I need to do in this one is just fill it back up with brake fluid, but the line going down to the caliper when I first bought this bike was a little bit loose, so it was losing some fluid out of it down there. I think all we'll have to do is fill up the fluid here. So I'm going to grab a rag so I don't get a mess all over the bike. You want to make your filler reservoir as level as possible. I've got my bike up and tilted over, so this is level. I don't know if it looks level to you, but it's level to me. We're just going to loosen up these screws and add some fluid in here. So this should be really simple to be able to fill up your brake fluid if it's low. And if your brakes just aren't stopping good or they're just spongy, it may be, you can check the little gauge up in the front and it will show if it's low up there. We're just going to pop these screws out and our cap should come off. And you want to be careful not to get any dirt or dust or anything in here. So if you can see right there, our fluid level is pretty low down here at the bottom on this one. And over here, we're pretty much at the top, so you can't see any bubble in there, and our fluid level looks pretty good. So all we need to do is just put a little bit of fluid in here and raise that up. All right, so I just popped off that metal cap on top, and then we've got this rubber gasket cap here. Dot 3 or dot 4 is what you want to use in these. I've got dot 4 here, so what I use in my ATVs as well. Right, so I'm just going to pour just a tiny bit in here because it's not going to take very much to fill up this reservoir. Just going to go up to the bottom of that window, put our gasket thing back in, and check that level. We're about halfway. Put that plastic piece back in, dab up around the edges. All right, check our fill level. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and stick our cap back on. So you can't squeeze the brakes without the cap on. Otherwise it's pressurizing the reservoir and you're going to squirt all that fluid back out. If you don't want to get messy, just use nitrile gloves. Alright, so I'm just going to tighten the cap back down. You don't want to strip these out, it's just aluminum. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my brake lever. Kind of build up that pressure. You should be getting pressure back. Yeah, it's coming back. If this doesn't work for you, you don't need to bleed your brakes as well. I'll show you how to do that in a later video. But just for filling your reservoir, that's how to do it. Just pop your cap off, fill it up to your top line there, and you should be good. That's feeling a lot better. All right, now our brakes are coming back. It's getting a lot better pressure on there. Not as spongy as it was before. Just make sure you set your reservoir so it's level. On this side, just turn the handlebars to about here, and that's level on that side. Both sides actually. If you just turn your handlebars to the right a little bit, that'll make it level for you to work on. Hopefully that gets your brake pressure back up and your stopping power back. All right, so that's how to fill the brake fluid on your Ultra Bee. If your levers are getting a little spongy or you're not getting as much braking pressure, you may check your levels. They might be a little bit low. Make sure you don't have any leaks in the lines anywhere. Make sure everything's tight and go ahead and fill it up if it's low. So if you need the brake fluid, I'll have it in the link in the description. You can check it out, grab yourself some, make sure that your brakes are working good, because if you don't stop, you might run into a tree or a ditch or something, and you gotta have brakes to have a properly working bike. So hopefully this video helped you out. Be sure to check out this video next, and I will see you there.